Welcome, friends, YouTube viewers, and LinkedIn friends. This is Revealing Serendipity, and my name is VK, and I'm here with you today to clarify a vision that I've been having. And I've had this vision for some time, so I believe that it's time for me to try to put a clarification on it. I'm going to ask the Spirit to help me. It regards a conspiracy in Washington, but it's where you would least expect it. It's within the White House and the Senate and the Congress. But it's Republicans. It's not Democrats. So that's a little bit unusual. But this has been going on for quite a while. They have been scheming and planning to remove the president from office. And the more negative, the more criminal activities that come to light, and the more he falls in love with dictators and despots, the more dedicated they are. And they have decided that they will try to remove him after the midterms. They can't do it. Their hands are tied until after the midterms. But they've been planning this for a long time. So, Spirit, please give us some insight into what's going on about removing Donald Trump from office. Okay. At the heart of the matter is the Chariot. This is an action card. It's a new vehicle, but I don't think that means a car. It's a new plan of action for Republicans to act quickly after the midterms. If they hold a majority, they want to remove Donald Trump from office sometime between after the midterms, and I would say by the end of January. That is what I get when I have my visions. I see Donald Trump gone by January, by the end of January. And this is the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups represents loss, regret, grief, someone feeling abandoned or unloved. It's a feeling of abandonment and not being loved. And I think this is overall sadness in the Republican Party that they have to contemplate a matter like this of removing the president. They would have preferred to be able to keep Donald Trump throughout the 4 years because they can manipulate him. But he's becoming more and more unruly, and they're having more and more trouble keeping him out of trouble. So I think it's a sad reality that they have come to, that he has to go. And then this is the underlying issue. This is family money. This is lots of money. This is money from unknown influences. This is Russian money. This is corrupt money. This is income tax evasion. This is, they can't cover up. They have hidden and covered up everything that they could possibly cover up to obstruct justice. But they cannot hide. Things are coming to light that they no longer can hide from the public. It's all the dirty laundry is going to come out. And so they understand that they've done as much as they can, but it's all going to come to light. And this is the past. This is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands was back in the good days when they were receiving good news, and they were having victory one after another, and they were being elected, and they were gerrymandering the country, and everything was just going well for the Republicans. They got a president elected, and they thought that they have the majority in the House, the Senate, and in the presidency. So they thought all was great and that nothing could stop them now. But that was the past. Going into the future, this is the Page of Swords. Pages are young. They're young. The young are influencing what's happening in the world today. And this is a new direction. I believe that the youth of today, they are watching what is going on, and they are, there are spies all over Washington. The truth is coming out, and this is a new direction because the youth will vote. This will probably be the first time that they have voted, and I think the turnout will be strong. I think that they are tired of sitting back and being ignored, and they have had a very hard life for young people because just going to school every day was a challenge, whether they would live through the day or not. So they're fed up with some of the things that are going on with the old guard in Washington. And this is the future, the Ace of Cups. This card represents intellect. It represents the truth and judgment. And I believe that in the future, this is a Hand of God card. And I believe that God is offering a path to the future that will be better. But I'm not so sure that the Republicans are going to have their way. We will see, there's a lot of, as you can see, there's a lot of turmoil here. The Ace is a decision card. It's a new beginning. And so we will see. Trump may be leaving, but we'll have to see whether the Republicans get him out or whether it's justice. The Knight of Swords is how the Republicans feel about themselves right now. They feel free-spirited. They feel passionate about what they're doing. They feel that they have acted the way they wanted to act. They don't really care about anyone else. They just take action that they want to take to keep their jobs, to keep their money, they try to keep their donors happy. But at the present time, they're losing wealthy donors. So that's not a good sign for the Republican Party. And this is how the rest of America sees the Republican Party. This is the Seven of Wands. And the seven represents we need protection against competition. We need self-protection. We need self-defense. Americans feel like that there's no one in Washington that cares about them. There's no one that has their back. There's no one that really represents them. Everybody up there is just concerned about themselves and how much they can skim off of the money that's coming into Washington. They're all the greed and the corruption and the graft, the bad things that are going on, all of the criminal activity. People just seem to be up there to skim as much money as they can before they're out of office. So Americans are not very happy with our government at the moment. And this is a warning sign and also a guidance sign. And this says that America is the strongest country in the world and that we could be living on top of the world and have the sun at our back and be high above it all. But if we don't change our ways, it can all go away in a minute. And right now, Republicans are biding their time. They're waiting until after the midterms. They are just biding their time, hanging out, putting in the final nails in the coffin, so to speak, to make sure they're trying to use their wisdom and to get a unique perspective on how this is going to work out for them. Are they going to have enough members to make this happen? Are they going to be able to remove Trump from office? And let us see. Let me put a clarifier on that. Is Trump going to be removed from office? Justice. Justice is going to be done. He's going to be removed from office. Now, whether the Republicans do it or whether the long arm of Mueller does it, but justice will be served and Trump will be removed from office. I'm not sure if it will happen by January, but that's my vision. The vision I have is that it happens by the end of January. So we'll just have to wait and see about that. Thank you for coming today. I hope you'll come back soon. Bring your friends, your in-laws, outlaws, ex-laws, and everyone you know. Bye for now.